Happy Vegan New Year, Master.
Happy New Year, all of you.
Master, we love you so much.
Yeah, I love you too.
I love you, Master.
I love you, Master.
Each and every star that you see in the night, they are one world. And even invisible planets, they also need help. Not just physical planets. The original world is vibrant, is lively, is colorful, is creative, is active, and happy. When I enter eternity, the mind is still left behind in the time and space zone of this world. There are many classes, angel like A class, B class, C class, D class. People say when there's a new moon, you can wish something and your wish come true. Whenever I see new moon, I wish everyone would reconsider peaceful solution, reconsider vegan diet. Humans should change, try to be good things, and try to be forgiving and merciful. On the 24th, I wrote that can be so exhausting after meditation. Such a strong power. The 25th, I have to do so many of my daily job. How spiritual. Ha ha ha. You know, domestic job. So I was just making fun of myself. Okay. I just wrote down here how long I have to stay in this place. But that can change. Yeah. If I can, I change. I don't want to keep moving around too much. It's too much trouble. Again, I have heart pain and acidic burn in the throat and thighs. And then I find out that I could eat the apple. Even I take chamomile tea, it didn't help. I drink tons of them and it still didn't help. But then that day, it's an apple and it helped. Let me see if I can read this to you or not. No, I did not change. Just my personal pain. What is it? That was on the 30th, yeah? And the 1st of December. 30 November, 1st December 2014. Here, is there something here? No, there's nothing for you. Just my personal trouble. The 3rd, is there anything? Oh, I was so mad at Maya. I called him on the 3rd of December. I was so mad at Maya. I called him because for creating so much traps and pain and suffering and temptation, leading to suffering and hell for all beings in this world and the other world. You should taste your own poisonous medicine. You are more than terrorists. I was very, very angry because I saw some suffering on TV, you know, and my heart just cannot bear, understand? And I don't apologize to him. I don't ever apologize. I was angry and yelling at him many times. I never apologize. I never regret. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. Okay, some emotional stuff. When I see animals suffer and humans suffer on TV, they show it sometimes, you know, between the news. Sometimes there's something, or in the news, and I just sometimes I collapse with pain, and my heart just hurt so much. And sometimes I just yell at Maya, because of him. He wanted to rule the world. He wanted to make his own world to rule. But what a world that he created. I can yell at him forever. I said, you are worse than any criminal in this world. You make criminals. You're worse than any terrorist. You make terrorists. And some other very strong condemnation. I don't want to read it here. I said, how can you watch all this suffering and do nothing? And I scold him again. I don't want to say it. Okay? Okay. Good news is that I really, really know that all is a transient dream only. That's on the 5th of December. Okay. It's strange, I wrote also, it's strange that no matter how high you go spiritually, the mind still can retain some traumatized experiences, and the heart still feels sorrow and pain for all beings, all the same. Spiritual knowing and physical, emotional knowing are two different departments. It's the mind that just at the lower level. Okay, that's the 5th. Okay. On the 7th of December, I wrote, it's not just the sitting, it's the research, planning of the schedule, timing. There's so much time. It's consumed and effort involved. Oh, on the 8th is something bad. I don't want it. Something unbearable for me sometimes. Because of the bad karma, I don't want to read it to you. 12, remember to instruct disaster relief, even though I forget to write down most of the time. If I do the instructions for disaster relief already, or remember to do it, then I have to do it right away. If I'm too busy, only then I wrote it down to remind myself. Understand?
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, I cannot always, I cannot write all these things down. I don't write down things that I do physically, mostly, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Like instruction or do something for the others, and I don't do it. I don't write it down, mostly. On the 15th of December, something here for you. I wrote a lot here. Oh, the homesick is sometimes so unbearable. Coming back to this narrow prison body is nothing but sadness and loneliness. Just wanted to go home. A train of tears, thus relief a little, must be occupied dramatically quick to forget the pain and sorrow of longing. On the 16th of December, I wrote down some good news like solution for 2 states, Israel and Palestine, Russia, a solution peace for Ukraine, countries recognize 2 states for Palestine, more countries recognize as 2 states, solution for Palestine, and U.S., Cuba reconciled after almost 60 years.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I wrote that down that day. I was happy. Good news. And everything else is just spiritual, marriage point and stuff and where. On the 20th of December, not much, I just thank you so much. Oh, you ask Ka and being for your love and care and support in all ways. Love. Love you forever, plus. My God, I lost something here. Even then, I still have, I lost some of the stuff here. Some of the luck, like on 22nd of December, things become less. You see, spiritual power 410,000, 1. Youth, oh no. The youth have revised to 48 years. But that doesn't mean looking outside, the inside, the organs and all that, it changed. The cells change.
Wow.
A little bit outside maybe. No, some wrinkles still there. It doesn't mean that I look much younger. I do look much younger than my age. But the inside, the cells and all that, they change, into more strength. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, so easier for me to absorb more of the Oscar power, and transmit into this world and the rest of the universe. Yeah. But I lost some, the beauty is reduced, health still 117%, luck 147, happiness 115, psychic 191, peace 192. Thanks all for your love and care again, and love you forever plus. I always write out thank you every time after meditation.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. So even when I don't have any room at all, I have to write on the side, on a very little corner, something. Yeah. Of course, I had to bring all Oscar attributes here to help this planet and the universe, one by one. But, it's like imprisonment, because I can't go nowhere and I can't do much. Though I'm happy on the other hand, and to rest, and though I'm happy on, sorry, I can't read my writing sometimes. Though I am happy on the other hand, to rescue this world, the restriction is sometimes felt too restricted. I have nothing good here already. Even freedom is gone. But there is no vacation for a master. The sooner, the better finish this job.
Oh, Master.
All beings here suffer so much. My heart keeps breaking. Feel so much pain and sorrow. I didn't mean to read that. It was just there and I forgot. I just keep reading. On the 26th, December 26th, just means I'm more powerful in omni power in this world. After all this, hopefully, I don't want to read some of this in between. I can't. I don't want to. Hopefully, this world will be a better place for all.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Okay. On the 28th of December, my karma has become much less, so I have minus 500 gazillion of zero.
Wow.
Thanks for love and care, peace to all. Forever. Love, 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 love. Kiss, kiss, kiss. This is just mundanely speaking. They don't need love, they don't need kiss from me. It's fun. Yeah. 29th of December. Oh, life on earth. I'm so ready to leave, but got still work to do. 30th of December. A break from OU Connection Meditation Retreat. And it feels funny, strange, little sentimental, saying goodbye to this diary. It's the end of the year, and I won't use it anymore, you see, so it feels a little funny. I don't know why. Sentimental year. On the 31st of December, sentimental year, spiritual year. Goodbye all year. Good, plenty. Bad, also plenty. Hope will be good year. Better year. Okay, so now it's New Year. Again, if I have anything I forgot, I would... Except all the woo, wow, wow, a lot. I wrote it on the some of the extra pages of the diary. And now on the 1st of the new year, just, free day, Chow New Year, you already heard it. Less hectic, happy, lucky, peaceful New Year. And I don't write anything more. Other bad thing I didn't write. I did write, but I don't want to read it to you. Okay, anything here on the 2nd? Oh, already. On the 3rd, still waiting for your skills to upload and transfer from other location to here. I think I told you that. Thanks all for loving care. I would have drowned in this whirlpool of existence without you. Thanks. Love, love. Nothing here, huh? Oh, on the 5th, I encountered a lot of difficulty. So I wrote here at 12 noon, thank you and sorry for being late. Too much disturbance and obstruction, in my physical situation. Yeah? Love you all forever, plus. And the rest, of course, I meditate. And then on the evening, I wrote like 30 connection moved from mountain, remote area here for me, yeah. Because in such a remote area mountain, it's difficult to access, and there's no facilities, and my dogs are sick, so I had to bother them to do this. Otherwise, I would go there. My dogs are difficult. They're sick, they need to go to doctor often. They're old and infected, sometimes by the helpers, and sometimes, they share bad karma of others who come and go. So I wrote again, love you all for eternity plus, bless you all. So appreciated for your help for my special difficult situation. Because I have moved, the 30 connection.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
30, yeah, so I thank him wholeheartedly. 30 Oscar connection have been moved here to so-and-so place, yeah, for my convenience. From the so-and-so place. Thank you all. From first, all you, Lord and God. Love, peace, contentment to all. I wish, and wish all good luck. On the 6th of January, before I said 5th of January or not, did I say that?
Yes,
Yes, Master.
Anyway, okay, from the 1st of January, I say Happy Chow New Year, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Okay, so after that is the 5th, or whatever, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. It's all January of 2015. And now it is 6th of January 2015. Anything? No, I just wish a happy, lucky, peaceful New Year. Thanks all for support and love from all realms. Love you forever, plus. Yeah, okay. Remind she to give her extra 100 tips and gifts to the people who repair the car and sometimes the plumbers. These are not much for you. Because it's New Year, so sometimes it's emergency. Even after New Year, they don't have holiday anymore, but they come, it's still the 6th and the 5th of New Year, so I give them a lot of gifts, chocolate, cookies, vegans, and, drinks.
Very nice, Master.
All vegans and non-alcoholic. And, of course, I prepare gifts for that. So I remind myself and to tell C, C is the only helper at the moment for the dog, to bring these gifts to the vets and the nurses and, all the people in the vet's office and all the people in the car garage office, where they help. Only 2 or 3 of them repair my car, but I give them all. And the boss as well, and extra money for New Year,
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Wow, you are so kind.
We have to. We have to be nice to each other, huh? Whenever we can. Doesn't mean you have to always give them $100, euro like me, no. I can afford it. But if you cannot, you give them a piece of chocolate or something, yeah? Or just say thank you a lot. Make them happy, yeah? People, they work hard all their days.
Yes, Master.
And they have to, fight for survival. We have to always remember them and appreciate them. But I also get into trouble doing this sometimes. A couple of times, because whenever I pass by any toll booth, where they take toll money for the highway.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. I always have a lot of cakes, candies, whatever, or drinks, or, gifts back in my car. And I always give it to the personnel who takes my money. It sounds funny, they have to take the money for the highway toll. And I always give them some gifts, whatever I have, yeah? Prepare. I prepare some, until it's gone out. Mostly it's never gone out until the end of the highway, yeah. So, and I give it them. And then sometimes there was some police there, for checking something, and they saw me doing that, and they stopped my car and checked me. Oh, God, so terrible. Delaying a lot, and they took everything out, my clothes, my shoes, and my boxes, and the dog food, and dog food, whatever, and because they think, what is she doing? You know what I mean? Why? Yeah, if I was the police, I probably would think like that. They're trained to, They're trained to suspecting. Many times. Yeah, I got into trouble sometimes. I told you already. Some other trouble with, with the neighbors because, you know what I mean. Yeah? Okay, never mind. This is funny things in this world. Okay. I don't know. I talk nonsense to you, huh?
No, Master, we love it. We enjoy it, Master.
Please continue.
Okay. Yeah, never mind. Huh? You know a little bit of my life, so you feel a little bit more intimate, right? More close to me, huh?
It's so precious to us,
Master.
Master.
Yeah, otherwise it's too high, too spiritual, and I don't know, you might be scared. That might scare you. Okay. On the night, I wrote here 58 new Pushu words, but I read some of them for you already.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Wow.
Master.
And nothing here, I just wrote that I have conference with some of your brothers and sisters at a spiritual center in Europe. You won't have the tape. I just give it to them and say, this is your house. It's your inside trouble and your inside stuff, so it will not be public. You won't get it, okay? I just give it to them, themselves. So in case they want to hear it again. So this is not for you and not for the public to know anyway. There is nothing, but some little things and some little spiritual questions. For example, like they asked me if one of the initiates is not allowed to go to group meditation because he still has a restaurant which she rents to somebody else who is selling meat and fish and alcohol and stuff, animal stuff and alcohol and stuff, and she's not allowed to go group meditation. She asked me if I allow her to go because contact person doesn't. And I say, why don't you sell your stuff, your restaurant, or turn it into vegan? She has problem to sell it, because the contract or something like that, sometimes they stuck. And then she say, also she cannot do it alone. I said, then you look for people together and do it, make a restaurant. She says she promised to do that, and she can. And also I tell her she has to give her spiritual merit to all the meat of the animals that they sell in there. Yeah. So I say you better close it quick, otherwise you will lose all your spiritual merit, and you work hard, you meditate very long hours, and then you lose everything. Because in this world, the Maya don't allow any trespassing, don't allow any killing of his creation, even indirectly. So I say you have to give so much spiritual merit point that you earn, and some other merit point that you have, if you have. And you deplete it already, so you better meditate more and something like that. And pray to all these animals to forgive you. And similar thing like that. But I let her go back to group meditation because she didn't do all that on purpose. But she says she will try to sell it or change it. Yeah? So it's all right. I Okay, meanwhile, you can go group meditation.
Vegetarianism in religion. The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings on some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra. Also, after the birth of the baby, care must be exercised not to kill any animal in order to feed the mother with meaty delicacies, and not to assemble many relatives to drink liquor or to eat meat. Because at the difficult time of birth, there are innumerable evil demons, monsters, and goblins who want to consume the smelly blood. By ignorantly and adversely resorting to the killing of animals for consumption, they bring down curses upon themselves, which are detrimental to both the mother and the baby. Ksitigarbha Sutra. Be careful during the days immediately after someone's death, not killing or destroying or creating evil karma by worshipping or offering sacrifice to demons and deities, because such killing and slaughtering committed, or such worship performed, or such sacrifice offered, would not have even an iota of force to benefit the dead, but would entwine even more sinful karma into previous karma, making it even deeper and more serious, thus delay his rebirth to a good state. Karma means retribution. Ksitigarbha Sutra.
Cow die. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius.
Essenes. I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood. If ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore, you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adi Lila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata, Anu.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been especially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutra Kritanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh, and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts, and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure, the supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.
Yeah, the 5 precepts we have to keep, directly or indirectly. We are responsible for our action in this physical realm. Nothing can escape karma. If we create new one, we have to bear it. The master's power can help a little bit, but, the karma law, you can't escape. On the 12th of January, lots of SMS, from the higher realm, from the Oscar, yeah. I didn't say it here, I just say lots of SMS because it's for me only. And also I didn't say from higher realm or anything. But I just tell you so that you understood. I forgot to write down. I said that. I forgot to write down lots of SMS. That means I have to recheck again what they want to tell me. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't have time because when they text, me, or when they email, spiritually, I was in my deep rest, and then I cannot always think of taking a pen to write down, or maybe my body is immobile. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
At that time, because I'm in a deep samadhi or something. So I can't write it down, but I thought I would remember. But in the morning, after that, I don't always remember. I don't remember everything. Some, but not all. I forgot to write down. So I wrote this so that I will remember to recheck it again, because sometimes the information is very important for me or for the world. January 13, I wrote new place, new rearrangement, and meditate a lot long hours, so little time for myself, for physical things. Okay, remember now, just for new project, need not to write down. I wrote all that. Meaning, I remember what the SMS for, that's for the new project anyway. I didn't write down anyway, so, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
I didn't write down because I knew it already. Even if I wrote down, I couldn't tell you. Okay, huh? Yeah.
Understand.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
What is this here? I told you already, huh? I told you that on the 16th of January, all new Pusu vocabulary I could not find before. I was blocked, huh? And then the reason I can't find Pusu for all this is also because the attributes in this word, though those sound the same, it's not the same quality. Yeah, okay?
Understand.
But at least they have this equivalent word so that, for you to know that they have it there. You see? They have peace, harmony, they have all this and that. The same as in our vocabulary, just that it's not the same quality. Huh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Right. Are you bored already, or are you still okay?
No, not bored at all, Master. We are more than okay.
Oh, I hope you're okay. Okay, I think I believe you.
It's very
Something.
interesting.
Some are not so uninteresting, right?
It's incredible,
Very
Master.
interesting,
interesting,
Master.
Master.
Everything.
Fascinating, Master.
I don't know if I told you this already, but it's 1 million of gazillion of gazillion is different from gazillion, huh?
Yes.
Azillion is 1 bazillion of a zillion, so that I can write it down. For example, on the 20th, a lot of course, but I just read one for you. On the 20th of January, at 8 o'clock evening, is not at 8 o'clock evening, but I started from 8 o'clock, man. I don't remember when I wrote it. After that, Anyway, after 8 o'clock, some hours after that, is 811 bazillion of a zillion plus spiritual merit point earned for that stuff. Yeah, for that, including other section before, of course. And then I wrote here for the Maya. I say Yeah. And 2 points. Point, like equal. Must give enough food to all your creation. The animals above all, if you are a responsible and so-called loving God. I told him, take care of his creation, because sometimes he doesn't. I feel the animals don't have enough food, and my heart aches for that. So that day, on 20th of January, I didn't scold him, I didn't yell at him. I just told him, do something. Yeah? And I have again heartburn. I found apple is good. I wrote it down. I told you that before, but before that I didn't find out about the apple. I just found out on January 20. Before that I suffer heartburn, often. Terrible. And now no more. Yeah. No more. And if it's heartburn, I eat an apple.
Wow. Thank God you have something to help, Master.
Okay, everything else is not for you, except the routine. Anything here for you? I wrote it on 23rd of January. It's always nice to cook with forest, dry branches and twigs. On the 25th of January, I wrote something here. Couldn't write. Oh, okay. Remind to send assistant to help a family. And then afterwards, he came back and told me the wife was in tears, and she told an assistant that, oh my God, who is she? Who is this woman? It's not possible to have such a person here in this world. Of course, he didn't tell her. I hope he didn't tell her. And then I asked him, he said he didn't.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Because I help them some financially, and I send them some gifts. Even though it's almost end of January, it's still New Year, so I say Happy New Year to them and wish them all good luck. So she was crying. She told me that.
So kind, Master.
Okay. And on the 27th of January, rearrange my hut so Big Dog Love can stay in when he's afraid of thunder and too much gunshot. Okay, that was nothing for you. I don't know why I read it. Oh, probably because it's next to the one that I bent the page. Here I wrote down at 26 how much longer I can live on this planet, but I cannot tell you. Okay.
Yes, Master.
And 30th of January, something here, no? We'll have to check on this. We'll have to do something about this. Because I feel I cannot abandon all beings here on this planet. Understand? Even if I still live here.
Oh, Master.
I don't mean completely go away. Just mean that not contacting them, not helping them, you know what I mean? So I think I have to do something about this. I have to do something. I have to meditate more, do something, okay? Maybe I can. And I wrote here, eating. My God, what a complicated job. Difficult to swallow sometimes. Oh my God. Because I have to eat before I meditate, and in those times, sometimes I don't feel like eating. And I don't always have time to prepare good food, like appetizing food, yeah?
Yes, Master.
I don't have time. Also, one of the reasons I don't want to invite you here, because this is far away from loving hurt or anybody who can bring good food, or to cook for you, and I don't have much time. Although one time I love you guys so much, I feel loving you so much. I wish you could be here so I can cook something for you, maybe once or twice, but it's not much around where I live. I can't give you boiled potatoes every day. It's terrible potato. How can you invite a guest to come and feed them potatoes? And on the, is there anything more for you? I don't think. It's almost gone anyway, right? Okay. Remember to patch leaking hut roof. Oh, that's not for you. It's my hut is leaking. And a big dog hut also leaking because it was so much rain. There was so much rain and so much wind. I saw boom, boom, boom all day, all night. And some of their tear, so I have to repair it, that's all. Nothing, but I just taped it on. I used duct tape. Duct tape. Or transparent tape depends. And it works. It works fine. Otherwise, I have to keep cleaning the water all the time. And no time to meditate, that's all.
Yes, understand.
Master.
Yeah. And on the 3rd of February, I have 6 messages from Yosku about things I could do. I can use some of the power for some different purposes. And also, I can read these diaries to you. This message came before the 3rd of February, but remember, I told you sometime I forget, yeah?
Yes,
forget
Master.
what it is. And so yesterday, during last night, I received this, and again, I said, I forgot it. Please tell me what is it, because some of the messages were lost. It is important. Please email it back to me. Re-Skype, re-email. And then so I got it back again, so I can read my diaries for you.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
Yes, because I didn't know if I could, and because so many things sometimes, of course some things I cannot, and I know it, so I didn't read it. But whatever I can read to you, I read it, because I also asked if I can. See?
Thank you, Master.
Wonderful.
Appreciate it, Master.
Okay, and I have other SMS, email from the Yosku last night. Altogether 6, but I cannot tell you here, okay?
Wow.
All right. So today is the 3rd, right? Or?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
February 2005, right? 15.
Yes, Master.
That's correct.
So the 3rd, right? It's the 3rd, correct. Okay. So this is the one I received last night. That's it. Nothing else. Sorry, it's gone.
So up to date.
It's a pity, Master.
What you mean a PT? It's always the 3rd. Today is the 3rd. I don't have anything else for you yet.
Okay, yes, Master.
Maybe next time, huh? Don't be sad.
No, Master. We had fun, really. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. Okay. On the 4th and the 5th and the 6th, I already prepared, for the next session. But I cannot tell you, of course. No? I prepare already. I told you I have to prepare a couple of days in advance, yeah? Sometimes more. To know where I have to go, what I have to do. For the connection, understand? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
For the new project. Because I am done with the last project. I mean, the last new project. This is a brand new project. The first one is finished. I cannot tell you. And then the second is also finished, The 30 connection moved for me. Finished now is a new one. I have to continue from the 4th of February. I don't know when it will finish. Anyway, I think maybe within 2 weeks. And then probably something else. Yeah. All right. Are you happy?
Very much so.
Yes, Master.
I have a couple more new Pusu words, but it's okay. I don't think you need to know so many. All right? Just a few. Maybe next time I'll read some for you, okay?
Thank you,
Yes,
Master.
Master. We love every word.
Okay. Thank you, for waking up for me. Yes.
It's a privilege for us.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Originally, it was like that. I called one of your sisters. Of course, you cannot call me because I don't leave my phone number for you in case you accidentally call me when I'm meditating or something. I cannot give any of you a phone number. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
But I can call you. Some one of your sister and brothers, and I said, okay, I can read the diary for you. I knew it last night, but I was in my deep sleep, deep samadhi, and then I cannot. And then in the morning, I have to rush out again to to my appointment, spiritual appointment, so I cannot call you until now. Do you understand?
Understand, Master.
As soon as I'm free, I call you. You see, but it's I guess it's very late for you already at night. And then I said, okay, if any of you is still there, then you can sit and listen together. She said, yes, there's some still here, but some are already gone to sleep. I said, okay, then tell them to come and listen. What I meant was tell the one stay behind. Because I didn't want to wake you up. You work all day and maybe you're tired, and you can always listen later, after recorded. But she called you, huh? So you coming.
Anytime, Master.
And after I know that you're coming and you're late, so I wait. You see, I wait 20, 30 minutes until you come back.
Thank you for waiting, Master.
Oh, you're welcome. I just appreciate that you wake up and come back. Okay. Any question, by the way, today at all? Or you're happy, satisfied? Yeah?
Very satisfied.
Very happy, Master. I think some of us have questions, though.
Oh, really? Oh, can I call you back? I have to go for a few seconds. Okay, you put to my dog. I come back, okay?
Thank you, Master.
I call you back.
Yes, Master.
I call you back.
Okay, Master. Hello.
Hi, Master.
Sorry it took so long, because I thought I just put some food in the dog's bowl and change water, but normally it takes just a minute, half a minute, a few seconds, but it rained so much and his heart was leaking again, and because I had to clean some water out of it, and not all yet, because I have to come back to you. After I have to come back and then dry all the water out, squeeze all the water out for him. You see, the hood is just soft plastic, not very thin, very thick and strong. It's just soft. And some part is bending down a little bit, so I normally put a pole, but yesterday probably I was cleaning and I put the pole in some different position. So some water was kind of collecting in one little pocket, and it dripped into his hut, so I didn't see it because I was talking to you. It's just next door to me, we can share the one door, but it's just I didn't see it because I sit in an obscure area. And now when I came out, wow, the floor was all flooded. I had to clean. Never mind, love, and it's just small thing. A lot of people suffer more than that. It's not worth anything. Because I put a very big round bed. Those plastic, rattan, like plastic, round big bed with a hood on it. They sell them for garden use, yeah?
Yes, Master.
For outdoor use. I put a big bed there for him with mattress and blankets and everything. So he's warm. And I put heater as well if it's cold. So he's not wet or anything. It's just the floor. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, this physical world. Always something.
Well, please take care, Master.
Yeah. Now tell me the question.
Yes, Master.
What is?
Actually, before you called us, we were just having our weekly spiritual class where we get together and we read and talk about Master's teachings. And we were just talking about how grateful we are and how much you spoil us. And we're just so honored that even within the past few days, Master called us and you just showered us with your love and appreciation, even though it should be the other way around, Master. And so we were just on our way home with this really joyful feeling your presence so strongly. And then the next thing we know, we were told to come back, so we ran back, Master. And it's so amazing.
And I thought I disturbed you.
No, not at all, Master.
Okay.
We were wide awake and we're so excited and honored.
I didn't know. I wouldn't know how you feel because I thought you work all day. Maybe it's kind of disturbing to keep coming back like that, Okay, it's good.
Anytime you call, we're here. We're available all the time.
Wonderful.
24/7.
You are so connected, huh? You keep your connection to the spiritual path all the time. This is praiseworthy.
We try, Master, and you're always there to encourage us. And in the conference, Master, you said that we're special because we stay here, but it's actually Master's love we thrive on it, and it supports us through and through every day, Master.
That is good. That is good. Good that you can feel it, yes, that you're sensitive enough to feel.
Thanks to your grace, Master.
It's good, because I don't want to take credit for everything. Thank you anyway for being such good people, because, it's not easy to stick to your ideal and, work to the end. Yeah, like that.
Master, and knowing that you have to bear so much yourself, and though you treat us so kindly and warmly, we also feel concerned, Master. During the conference, you mentioned that you have to, spend time in the forest and you're meditating alone, even though, there might be animals or hunters around and it's dark and stormy. We feel so concerned, and we just want to send our wishes and prayers for your safety and well-being, Master.
Thank you. It's not every day like that. I just say sometimes, sometimes. Just make it unpleasant and difficult to concentrate, because the mind, the mind feels like, something, Yeah, but I'm okay. Actually, I'm very fortunate to be able to meditate, Yeah, it could be worse, understand? It's very good already. Very, very good. I'm very, very, almost happy every day, thankful for what I have, yeah. Don't worry about me. Don't worry.
It does sound scary, though, Master.
Well, this is the world, no? This is the world like this, Wherever you go, there's always something, yeah? Even if you're in the house, don't worry. Most people die on their bed.
Yes, Master.
Safe in their bed, and they're dying, it's just the mind that sometimes feeling a little uneasy, but I'm okay. I'm still alive, no?
Yes, Master. We just couldn't be more thankful and appreciative of the fact that you still find the time to call us and speak with us and shower us with all your love and blessing, Master.
Yeah, but you love me.
Yes, we do, Master.
I have to treat people who love me nicely. I treat everybody also, even those who don't love me and who make trouble. But the people who love you, you should even more appreciate, It's normal. Normal. Yeah, we love each other. And this is the thing lovers do. Contact sometimes and let each other know is everything okay, what you do and things like that,
Yes, Master. Yeah, we're so grateful that you have such a loving and amazing dog, Love, there with you, at least to keep you company and protect you. He sounds just amazing.
Yeah, he's a wonderful dog. But how much can a dog do? I don't know. He just tries his best. He's just so nice, so kind, yeah.
He sounds more than just a dog, Master.
Yeah, no, he's not just a dog. If you are with him, you will feel it. He's a present. He's a present to be respected and awesome, to be awed, to be respected. He's not a dog. He's well aware, I think. I think he's well aware of who he is. Very, very aware. He's so dignified, He has such a dignity that I even respect him. Yeah. The way he walks, the way he behaves, and the way he expresses himself.
It's fascinating to hear about your communication with him. And
yeah, mostly we don't talk or don't communicate a lot. We just love each other. Just a love feeling between, each other. But we don't talk that much. It's just sometimes for fun. Sometimes for fun. Because he responds, and it's so warm. Like I asked him, for example, are you hungry, huh? And then, in dog language, and he responds. He said, whoa? Like, yes. And sometimes I praise him, when I brush his hair, because he's a very hairy dog, and in winter, he has a thick hair. But now it's coming spring, he keeps losing his hair, and it's all over him. In his heart, his bed, and my bed. Even he comes in and out sometimes, but my bed's full of his hair. My clothes full of his hair. So I have to brush it. Even a brush, I still have, but less. And when I brush his hair, and then I tell him, oh, you are such a wonderful dog. Every night I tell him before he sleeps, whenever I can, whenever I have time, or when I tell him, I just tell him he's a wonderful dog, he's a beautiful dog, and so corporate, his dog, so intelligent, so good looking, and so kind, and so gentle. I tell him everything. And then he always look at me like he understood everything, and then he woof, woof, woof. It's like that. He responds all the time. That's why it's fun to talk to him. Otherwise, we don't talk much. There's nothing much to talk about. Oh, yeah, somebody's calling. What is the problem? 1 second, please. My other phone is ringing. Who is this? Oh no. Okay. No, urgent. Okay. All right. So, what is the question, my love? You say you have some questions. Or anything? Never mind. You can say anything. Of course. It's freedom of speech. I forgot. We're in America, no?
Thank you, Master.
Master,
earlier you told us that heaven told you how long you'll be able to stay on this planet, but you couldn't tell us.
Yeah.
But Master, we just pray that you'll be able to stay on this planet for a very, 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 very long time, because we really need you, Master. The world really, really needs you, Master.
Yes, that also depends. That also depends on. They say a certain number of years. It's quite long for my liking, but still it depends more or less also on the planet's merit. Yeah. Yes. I could stay longer if the world improves. Yeah. But never mind. I stay as long as I can. This body is not built forever. I can renew some cells and keep young. Not young looking, but physically young, strong. So I can bear it, the bad karma, and also can, withstand the spiritual power that's downloaded every day. But still, I don't think it can last forever, this physical instrument. And besides, what for? What for shall I live long? It's still the same every day. The world is the same every day. Yeah. But thank you anyway for your good wish. Yeah. Whatever comes, we accept. Okay. Whatever comes, we accept.
Yes. You make a really great difference, Master.
What difference? What did you say again? Sorry. It was kind of.
Master, you make such a big difference. Please take care of yourself.
Oh, I make a big difference. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
I got it. Thank you.
For our world.
Yeah, to some of you, yes. Some of you can feel it. With some so sickly covered, they don't feel too much. But all benefits, all have something. Whatever merit I have, I share. Yeah, I share what I can. I share what I'm allowed to share. And plus, for example, some insects, sometimes they die on the road, or the birds, the bees or whatever, they're just so exhausted and just die like that. Not because of my fault or anything. Just sometimes it's their time. They couldn't carry the home. They just die on the road. I feel so bad. And I'm allowed to give him, if I give, my 10 spiritual merit points. It's such a small, tiny creature. But I always give more, You know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Yes, to give more, a little bit more. I bargain, I bargain with him. Yeah. And then whatever I can give more, I give more. To anything else, every other being. Yeah.
Yes, Master. You bring joy and love to all of us, all the world, and we just love you very much.
I love you guys too. I love this world. I love all beings on this planet. But the things they do to each other and to the animals is really, really cause so much pain and suffering for my heart, for me. And I'm working hard so that maybe one day all this won't happen again.
Yes, Master. We pray too.
Because, yes, tell me.
with your hard work, Master, it's going to happen. And this...
Too slow, yeah. Because I saw things, on TV and, I know it for myself and I feel it's terrible things. Even for a piece of beef that people are putting in their mouth every day, the cows have to suffer so much, They have to drown them in this disinfecting pool, They put water in some kind of deep water and then put disinfecting things in it and force them to go through it. And some of them drown and some of them just gasping. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. How can people do this to an innocent being like a cow? Everything is suffering. Terrible. Pleasure doesn't have to mean suffering to others. I'm working harder and harder. Just that perhaps one day all this madness will stop.
Yes, Master.
They cannot run, they cannot defend themselves. You see, this is a defenseless creature. And if they think the cow is so dirty because they lay on their poo and pee daily, then why do they put it in their mouth? No matter how much water and soap, they cannot clean it because it absorbs to the paw of the animals, right?
Yes, Master.
It goes inside their flesh. How can this be cleaned through water and soap or disinfecting? You understand what I mean?
Yes,
yeah.
we do, Master.
It's a topsy-turvy world. It's a dirty thing, and they eat it, and they think it's good. And enjoy all this cruelty and filthiness. It's just breaking my heart every day. It's terrible. But I have watched TV so that I can see the news, If something needs help, physically, yeah. And sometimes it's inevitable just seeing all this stuff. I don't know how people see it and not feel heartbreaking and not feeling that they should stop it individually, personally, by themselves first. If everyone do it, then the world will not have any more pain and suffering. And because of eating all this, they have pain and suffering themselves by disease, sickness that the animals, bring with the eating of animals bring to them.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and/or production.
Fatal prion diseases transmissible through air or milk. Rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus.
Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children.
Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections and other dangerous bacteria strains.
Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella.
Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk.
Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile.
Diseases hidden in healthy-appearing livestock.
Food poisoning, heart attack, kidney failure from toxic additives like melamine and clenbuterol.
Some of the costs of meat eating.
Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk.
Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year.
Cancer.
Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat.
Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year. More than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes.
347 million people are affected worldwide.
An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese.
Environmental. Use up to 70% of clean water. pollute most of the water bodies, deforest the lungs of the earth, uses up to 43% of the world's cereal, uses up to 85% of the world's soy, cause world hunger and wars, 80% cause of global warming, plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption: cowpox from milking cows, bacterial microbes, pesticides, and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat.
Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk, listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat lead to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease, linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis, classified as a major allergen, lactose intolerance, plus more.
For help quitting, please visit the following websites.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
Okay, what else? Question left? I'm sorry, I get too worked up sometimes because, you know, my throat is getting painful when I talk about it, when I think about it. It's really pain in the throat and my heart pain. Physically also, not just emotionally. Yeah, my muscles sometimes is tight. So watching that and seeing that and talking about that and thinking about that, even my physical body is rattling. Terrible. Just 1 minute. I drink some water.
Master, we're so concerned for you, and
don't worry about me. I'm a big girl, okay? I'm a big girl.
yes, Master.
And I have dog. I have a dog.
Yes,
remember? Yeah, he always wants to go where I go and just to help me out. Oh, you want to go out? No. 1 second, darling. Okay, if it's raining or not, because I can't let him out in the rain. If he wants to go out. Just 1 second, okay? I'm still here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm still here. Yes. Yes.
Master, I just wanted to say one thing. Talking about beef, there's a professor. He made a plant-based beef with moisture just like blood.
What now?
There's a professor that made a plant-based beef that is very realistic. It even imitates the blood. And,
I understand.
Yes, and he's testing it with in secret, and it was reported in the Wall Street Journal. And he's getting a lot of investors interested in putting money to make it more commercial.
Yes.
Yes. So hopefully, hopefully that will help.
Yeah, it will help. Yeah. It's all fake, right? Fake blood, fake flesh, right?
Yes. It's made from the lab. It's made from plant
it's good.
Protein.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. I hope that everybody will, know about it and it's become more available to everyone. To satisfy the palate, at least, I mean, not everybody can change immediately, but if something like that satisfies them, then it's good.
Yes, because people are like addicted to the texture of meat. So a lot of these companies are trying to make it exactly tasting like meat. So that people don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, even our vegan shrimp, they make it taste a little bit like fish. Yeah.
Yes.
It tastes so real. People realize it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, Master.
Yeah, I make a vegan shrimp cocktail before just to introduce it to other people. Like, even some of the so-called vegan pork they make for outside people is wonderful, huh? Right? Yeah.
Definitely.
It's good. Oh, then maybe come soon, huh? We're vegan.
Yes, Master.
Keep praying, yeah?
Yes,
All of you.
Master.
And also keep donating, eh? I keep donating for this purpose as well, no?
Thank you so much, Master.
All right. What else, my love?
Master, I just wanted to say it feels like raining blessing in here. And it feels like it's raining blessing in here.
Oh, I see. Okay. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your love.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes.
Master, that's all we have for tonight. We wish that you'll be well, and we hope your cough gets better. And please stay dry and warm as well.
Thank you. I don't cough that much, okay? It's only sometimes the cold air, okay?
Please look after yourself, Master.
Yeah, I do. I wear warm clothes, okay?
Thank you so much for calling us, and we love you very much, Master.
We love you, Master.
Yeah, thank you. I love you too so much, so much, so much. Any question, love?
No, that's all for tonight, Master.
Okay, maybe next time, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. I also need to go now. I don't want to. It's nice to talk to you also, you know. But it's just I have to go, okay? But my love stays with you all the time.
Always.
And we feel it, Master.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad because you meditate a lot and you stay connected. That's why you can feel it better. It's good, it's good. I'm glad for you. I'm so happy with you.
Thank you for your grace, Master. We feel so lucky.
And our love's with you.
All right, my love. Yeah, we love you. We love you. The Oscar also love you. The goddess love you too, okay? They send you love. But in a small dose. Otherwise, I think you cannot bear. Small dose. So if you feel a little bit, don't think that's all they have, okay? They can't give you too much. All right.
We're honored.
Okay, ciao. All my love, my joy, my beautiful heart and soul. I talk to you again in the future. All right?
Thank you so much, Master. We love you.
Bye, Master.
Love you, love you, love you forever.